Hello and welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft Season 2 episode... Where's the Wandering Trader? I heard him. I hear you. Are you the same one I was seeing last episode? Or are you a different boy? You are the same one I was seeing last episode. Okay. You are very, very loud there, sir. But we are back in the dirt-filled area. I just slept, so we shouldn't have to sleep for a while. But I have a whole bunch of materials, mainly dark oak and stone slabs, because I want this framing to turn into actual roofing and stuff. I do not have enough calcite or diorite to begin working on the actual walling of the building. But I can go ahead and get this all properly framed out. Oh god! Oh. I'm so glad I have very good feather falling boots. My life just flashed before my eyes. Okay, popping back in. I do have a roof on this bit. I need to get that beam all the way across. But I did add like this little midsection here because the roof was very flat. And I wanted to have a little bit more flair when you were viewing it out from the water, which we're going to go do real quick. Okay. But typically when I take screenshots of my base, I take it from this far out. I'm out here on the dock right now. And you can kind of see the stone pillar. That's where I've gotten a lot of my screenshots of an overall look at the base. So this is kind of where I'm basing my view of the base from. So I wanted to have a little bit more of a unique roof line when in comparison to the rest of the buildings. Now it's already going to have that because the top portion and all the roofs in general just being very strange shapes compared to everything else. But I wanted there to be a little bit more difference there, because this is going to be a very standout building. And I only have a few of those in mind where I want that particular building to stand out from the rest. And this is going to be one of them. So I'm really liking how this is coming along. Now I just need to get in there and finish the rest of the framework and the rest of the roofing. I know this is kind of a little bit backwards, but I don't have the materials to do the walls right now. So this is how we're doing stuff right now. Alrighty, and there we go. We have a whole roofing and framework done for that building. Now I'm going to turn my attention to something else for a little bit, because I need a lot more stone. The bottom floor of that building, or the library, is going to be stone andesite mixture, much like my personal house. That's going to end up becoming the little the inn or the tavern, however you want to put that building right there. Yeah, that one and that one are going to match, being some of the older buildings in the town and the more well kept buildings in the town. But I definitely not, with how many stone bricks I've had to do. My stone box is almost completely empty. So off camera, I am going to have to mine a large amount of stone to finish doing that building in any sort of regard. So we are going to, first of all, I'm going to have to get down from this pillar. And then I'm going to go over to the garden and see if I can work, or the witch's house, and see if I can work on that a little bit more. Okay, and there we go. The soil is now put in here, and it completes out our little netherwort farm area back here. Now I'm also gonna, while I'm back here, take this out, because this doesn't need to be here. I'm going to put in an official wall here at some point, but I think I'm just going to do like one of my basic stone walls and just have it meet the highest point and then come all the way around. And then maybe do a bridge from this point over into a staircase coming down that side and going out that way. Okay, now next building project. I have to actually get the witch's hut, at least the bottom floor, in. Which is going to be fun. So much building one day. There's still a dirt block on that. I need to get that down. And there we go. And to give it a bit more of a unique look, especially from the side and everything, I gave it 2 chimneys and it's kind of off center because you can see the one in the back is actually up one block higher than the one in the front. So from here, it looks like they're sitting about the same angle, but from the side, they look slightly different. And you can actually tell that one's slightly higher than the other one. But it does just fit in with all of our other buildings. I did go with the dark oak again, which is up on our building over there as well. There's an Enderman. What block do you have and where did you grab it from? You are just... Oh, and there and he's dead. Okay. I don't know what was happening over there. I'm going to pretend like it didn't exist. But these leaves that are over here, I'm actually going to get rid of them and put like another flower garden, like the one that's over, like right there where the iron golems just seem to love to hang out. I'm going to put another garden like that over there. And I am, at some point, going to move my cleric into this building. Because I don't need that many clerics. I don't end up selling them a whole lot of stuff. So, unless I find like a zombie spawner, I'm not going to need more than one. So he's just going to go off and live in that building. I'm eventually going to get him moved over there at some point. Probably going to be off camera because it is a long distance from the breeder to get him all the way over there. So that one's probably going to be off camera. And in the next video, I'm probably going to work on getting this market area figured out. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But when you're coming in here right now, you do have these stalls right here, but it ends up becoming very open air very quickly. I want more stalls along here, probably another one here, probably put another stall here to help fill in the space, bring like some goods outside the store, so maybe do like a small overhang here and do like some goods out in front of the store, and maybe some more here, and like some barrels and crates and stuff. Do a stall along here and here, kind of leading up to the underground area that's going to eventually be there. And then of course we have this area that I just made that I still need to put a wall over here for, but we have plenty of space for some more stalls back here, and then of course the one that's going to be in front of the witch's place here. So next episode is probably going to be a lot of market stalls and focusing on the market on a major part. Not to mention, I'm going to have to make a run back to our little end shack, because I need calcite to do the much bigger build that is going up here. In order to do the library, I've decided that I want to use diorite and calcite to do the walls, or at least the upper walls of this area. The bottom floor is of course going to be stone and andesite, like I said earlier. But I'm also going to need more of that in order to do the bottom walls here. And then of course these huge upper walls are going to need the calcite and the diorite to do them properly. And then they're going to have massive windows, and I have to get all the glass together for that. So that's going to be a very lengthy process as well. But that video gives us a whole lot done to the airspace over here. I didn't have a whole lot built up on this side. Hold on, give me just a second, I'll be back up on the pillar that I was using to look at the library. But that gives us a whole lot more to look at in this kind of airspace. It looks a lot more crowded back there, as well as we now have a whole building over here that helps kind of clear that space out some more. I may end up doing a staircase out of the flower garden into this kind of area right here and make it kind of another walkway up there. And in general, I love the fact that I have more buildings going up. I still have to put in more plans for buildings up in this area, but my next major focus is going to be the market, clogging that up and packing it full of as much detail as I have between these three buildings over here. That, and I also have to get this area down here started. And look at that map filling up. With that building in place, and now the roof on this building, I can kind of see like the airspace it's taking up in the overhead view. I can see it now. And it's great. I love how everything is filling out. There is definitely some open spaces that I want to put more stuff in. And I do have to get around to putting more of that stuff in there. Yes. All y'all got something to say. And eventually I am going to be moving these cats out into other buildings. I tried to put them wherever my villagers are. So I may end up taking one of them and putting them in with the cartographers, which I haven't done yet. Probably need to do that. But in general, next episode, I'm going to be making a run over to the end shack to get all the calcite I can find, because I remember there being 3 geodes down there where my end portal is. There's 3 of them down there, and I want to go ahead and collect all the calcite that's around those. So that's going to be my first run in the next video, and then whenever I get back from that, I'm probably going to be clogging up my market. So that's what you guys can look forward to in the next episode. If I can remember my buttons. There we go. That's what you can look forward to in the next episode. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. And I broke my item frames. Let's go.